I have lived and slept in the same bed with English countesses and Prussian farm women. No woman has excited passions among women more than I have. This is a quote by Florence Nightingale. She was a pioneer in the field of nursing and became famous for her work in the Crimean War. She went on to start the first school of nursing and is the reason nursing is the respected profession it is today. Hi, my name is Liz Parsons. Because of the foundation Florence Nightingale built for the nursing profession, I am able to hold this nurse's cap today and say I earned it. In May of 2012, I graduated from an associate degree nursing program through Beaufort County Community College in Washington, North Carolina. I went on to take the state nursing board exam called NCLEX at the beginning of June. This was only 3 weeks after graduation, which had its positives and negatives. On the positive side, I was fresh out of school and still had my instructors' lovely voices in my head, providing me with information. On the negative side, although I could recall the main points our teachers drilled into our heads, there is no possible way, no matter how smart and awesome our teachers were, that they could teach us everything there is to know about nursing in 2 years. And guess what? To the people who write the questions for NCLEX, it's all fair game. This meant I only had 3 weeks to study. During the last week of May, I took a 3-day review course that guaranteed you pass the first time or your money back. I thought that sounded pretty good, and in those 3 days, we went back over everything nursing school taught us, system by system. The next week, on June 4th, a Monday, the day had come. The day that the past 2 years and a lot of stress had led up to. Judgment Day. To say it mildly, I was nervous. The weekend leading up to it, I couldn't keep any food down, and I had a headache that kept me on the verge of tears. My dad, who is a physician, supplied me with a syringe and a vial of medication in case I woke up that morning without relief from my headache. Of course I didn't, so I had to put my nursing skills to work before I even got in the car to head to the testing center. Although my headache was starting to subside, I was nauseous the entire drive. After the check-in process, which rivaled boarding an airplane post 9/11, I alerted the testing proctor of my situation. She knew if I raised my hand, I needed my test paused and to leave immediately. Luckily, I made it through the test without having to leave and walked out feeling like I knew as little about nursing that day as I did on my very first day of nursing school. It takes 48 hours from the time you finish your test to get the official results, and somehow I made it through those 2 days, somewhat sanely. On Wednesday, I found out I passed. I could not believe it. I was officially a registered nurse, Elizabeth Ann Parsons, RN. I could not have chosen a better career that so many women and a few men have done for centuries before me. If it had not been for them and people like Florence Nightingale, patients would not receive care from qualified nurses, and nurses would not have the opportunity to go to work and each and every day make a difference in someone's life.